What is up, everyone? Welcome to BECKONED Development Weekly Stream, episode 174. How you doing, Dwight?
I'm up, man. How about you?
What's up? What's up, everyone? How is everyone doing? It's Thursday.
You got
Heck
the
yeah.
the smooth jazz elevator going
Yeah,
down.
yeah. Hey, I could put in our internal songs you love so much.
You put on the
That one.
no,
You love this one.
No, I do not. No.
Nah. We just chilling. We grooving. Ain't no thing.
That makes me want. That's like an assassin cat dragging its nails down a chalkboard to me.
Oh, well, hi guys, how y'all doing today? Collision Bomb jumped in, and first, what's up, bud? Good to see you again. Yeah, bud. Yeah.
Oh man, please hold on a minute.
What are you doing?
Hold on.
What are you doing?
Wait a minute. Yeah, I got a something I gotta put out there, but I gotta find where.
Oh, okay. Well, guys, glad you guys stopped by. We are working on some stuff, and I thought I had this last page we were working on last week. I thought I had it done, and then I looked at the thumbnail while I've been in this back room with Dwight, and I saw how my bushes up here don't have my highlight.
Dude.
I was
so
like,
terrible. You can't
no
way.
I've already been working, and I'm like, I've been satisfied, but no, those bushes weren't highlights. So while we've been in the back room, I finished them up. They got the highlight now. So we are finished with this page. Maybe a little alteration going on with what's happening here. A cool little thought that I was having is this reveal. So I got to get the next page we're working on today. I got to get somewhere finished to then come back here to get these details right. We're getting into the Devanis chamber. So there's a loaded encrusted gate or doorway that they're going through. And I need to make sure that I draw that really good and get all that finalized before I come back here and get kind of the back side of that archway, and then make sure I go back into the page we're working on today and get the Devanis, the other side of it. You all see what I'm talking about. But
loading and encrusted what? Do they make a cream for that?
The gate. Yeah, crusty.
Like that magic hands or whatever, you know, that worker's hands. Is that what Dad uses?
Yeah. Nice comment, dude. That's funny. Anyway,
I'm gonna start using that.
Yeah, it's good. I'm gonna save this copy out real quick.
That's funny. I'm gonna make a meme.
It's a good one. Let's see, where is that? It's right there. Done. Good. All right. So that page is Finny. Letters on it are Finny too. I got an onomatopoeia I want to add here where he's putting on the mask. I may even play with the special effects a little bit more. Not necessarily more fractals and stuff, but that burst is kind of lacking the energy. But I didn't want it to be like something out of Dragon Ball Z where he puts it on and it's like, yeah! It's something very subtle. So I just wanted to, let you see that it's kind of turning on, it's activating. The fractals are starting to kind of swirl around it. What's up, Dean? How you doing? Dean? Good to see you, bro. Good to see you. But yeah, so that page is good to go. All right. So today, like I said, we're working on this loading encrusted gate that he's walking through. Yeah. So I've been going at work getting this thing put together and some of the gears and the technology that they got using the loading juices, and all that stuff. So and then luckily that saved me quite a bit of denethite to draw around the perimeter, kind of tunneled it out. At least we get something a bit more interesting than a bunch of dark masses, because trust me, there's going to be more than enough of that coming soon. I may even be changing slightly some of the shape of the denethite as it's tunneling in this. Something seems a bit too manufactured with this nice little tunnel pathway.
It's too clean, man.
That's what I mean. I'm feeling it's got to be a little bit more threatening than that. And I'm kind of feeling the more round portal. You know, I don't want to say devil's butthole, but that's kind of what my brain keeps saying. So,
throw
but
some
I've got
mist in there, man. You got to have some moldy, creepy.
Yeah,
misty,
there's gonna be some stuff
damp, some dampness.
The Nightmare Eater's back here, so he'll be illuminating a lot. I mean, he illuminates basically the whole chamber. So that's gonna happen. I guess I could clean it up a bit because I'm even confused. I was like, oh, didn't I draw the line art? I can't see, but I did. Also, I've been getting some of y'all's comics coming in. D. Hausner, he's been a visitor of ours from time to time. He was hitting me up at Instagram, and it was awesome. And here I've been telling you guys, Kid Nebula, go. Oh yeah. That's all the prints that came with it, and buttload of stickers. So he did really good on that. But yeah, I got Kid Nebula right here. So guys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right there. Hold on. Way to go, D. Hauser.
Well, we got Luther Anderson works with Dad.
Oh,
so
what's up, Luther? How you doing? How you doing? So yeah, Dad told me to shout him out. I have it written up here.
Don't say anything. Don't say anything bad about Dad that might get back to him.
No, it's all good. Well, don't make me. Don't give me any ideas. Kid Nebula, guys, go check it out. I'll if I can find the link when I get back here, I'll try to drop it there.
I don't know how you find anything back there.
But I mean, he got some awesome prints here. We talked a lot before he got started with this, and he was just thinking about doing a comic.
All right, you messed me up. I'm not ready.
Sorry,
hold on a minute.
What are you talking about, Willis?
All right, hold on.
I got a bunch of stickers in here too. So, guys, go check out Kid Nebula. Like I said, I'll try to find a link. Ooh, what's up? My big old bald head now. What's the white doing? What is he doing over there? I'm unprepared. What's he doing? Let's see. Kid Nebula. There it is. It's on Kickstarter, guys. So y'all go check him out.
Actually, do I still? Yeah, I got something in here.
Oh, you do? You've got comics too?
Somewhere.
So Hunter's gonna be meeting Frank Miller. He's gonna be at the new next place Frank Miller's showing up. So,
all right. So
I was like, wow, that'd be fun.
All right. So got if it's gonna show up or it's gonna go green on me, but got the Garbage Pail Kid.
Oh yeah.
But with the green background, I think it's trying to
yeah, it's perfect.
But there you go.
It works. It's blue screen green screen like crazy.
The Hurling Heroes is ready to go. But got
Hey, hold on.
Hurley's Heroes, man.
Oh yeah, you got Mark Polton's Hurley's Heroes. Yeah.
Yeah. So he had the the back cover.
Yeah.
And how was the I got the wrong ones, I think.
What do you mean wrong ones? That's not good.
No, it's not that. But
looks like we cut my hair off and glued it to your face.
Oh, for sure. There's always Tuesday. That doesn't work. Where is it? Because they're supposed to.
Oh yeah. They were supposed to match up like that.
Is that?
Yeah, I think it's that way.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
So that
Sick.
turned out really good. And then
hold them up to us.
Well, I'm trying to.
We see the back of your head.
I'm trying to find where they. There we go. All right. So yeah. So those fit up, matched up pretty good. Little offset.
Thank you,
on
man.
this, but it turned out nice.
What's up, Chris Fisk? How you doing, bro?
For sure.
How you doing over there? What's up, Puma? How you doing? Chris Fisk, it's been a minute for Chris Fisk been around, dude. Heck yeah. Oh, what you got over there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
There you go. Nice.
So, glad that came through. Good little surprise.
Kind of compass over there, guys.
Kind of forgot about it.
Heck yeah. Yeah, we collecting over here, man. Like, again, Chris Fisk is around and Finitail's still right here, dude.
And they're signed. I didn't know they were signed.
Oh. I got a couple of Mark Polton's, but which ones do I got? It was that one. This one. You guys are pretty know. I'm trying to find out where the title is. It just has his name on it. Mark Polton. Mike McCone. I guess is a hold on, there it is. U.S. Assassin. Dang it. Why didn't I know that? Yeah. Dude, awesome stuff.
Didn't do too bad.
Mm-mm. Heck yeah. My bald head, get off the screen. Heck yeah. So back to
trying not to get them all messed up.
We are working on a loaded and crested gate that separates the main chamber.
And a cream to combat that.
And a cream, what? A head cream?
To battle the loaded and encrusted infection.
Encrusted infection.
I mean, that's a thing, right?
Yep.
I think.
It's a thing. So yeah, we got all the details in. We got all that going on, but I got to get the gate details figured out before I get all the what's behind them, and I'll come back to this panel and fill that in. That's for all you consistency people, making sure everything's consistent. Put them, Chad. What's up, Noah? Hey, look!
I still got my bed in.
Where's my hair? It's on Dwight's chin.
On how many layers we're gonna come up with.
Look at that Amish thing.
Yeah.
No, it's coming in good, you know.
It's
good.
Yeah, it's a compromise, is what I call it. Because she didn't want me to have it, and I wanted to, so then I kind of shaved it like around the upper lip area and all that, and then so it works.
Oh yeah, cause yeah. That's like sandpaper. Other than that, you know, like oh, but they'll buy a pumice stone, you know. It's like it's exfoliating. It's nature's exfoliating. Come on.
Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna give me an aquarium full of them fish that eat stuff.
Yeah.
Just put my feet in there.
Oh, you got like mushrooms growing off your doggies?
Well,
or
you know those.
What's going on?
No, just those little crazy fish that like eat all the stuff off your toes.
They eat. Yeah, I guess. I haven't been to enough vacation spots to have the.
They don't have those in Orlando. You walk around. They want you to put your feet in that stuff.
No, not that I've seen. I mean, it's Orlando. People love shoes. It helps them keep their pants up.
You don't get out much.
No, I'm working on a book. But yeah, what's up, Noah? It's good to see you, kid. Heck yeah. I hope your book's going good too, dude.
Yeah, what's he working on now? Was he working on the second one?
Mavericks
Done,
Decimation.
done with that one?
I haven't gotten it in the mail yet. I know I backed it. I know I got that, and I believe I got the one where I get the first book too. So, heck yeah! Oh,
Yeah, it's a little creepy when you put your feet in there and like stuff starts eating on it.
yeah, that's what I was saying. Like,
But
I know
hey,
you make, I know you make all right money, but you don't have to tell
it's a
me you go
thing.
to like you don't have to tell me you go to like Bohemian Grove or anything. You know what I'm saying?
It's a thing.
Feels good when the fish nibble on my toes, man.
So
That's like something the Amish would say.
Fisk is pimping his book out. Says taking
Heck
longer
yeah.
than planned, but it's gonna rock.
Yeah. He'd sent me some art comparisons a few months ago. Yeah, like I've read it too. It's good. I can't wait. Can't wait. Like this journey has started. So I can't wait to see what his next book will have. So heck yeah. I can say the same thing with Bancroft. Just trying to see if my suspicions of where his story could be materializing is I wonder if that's the direction he's going. I kind of hinted at it in one of his streams recently. I hinted at an idea. I was kind of playing with his third book's title.
Right.
It's kind of my hint, but nah, he was like, oh, nah, he sounded a little confused there too. But I'm just trying to check out, trying to see what's happening. Good stuff.
All right, so what are you working on now? Just a bunch of crusted layers.
Well, actually, what I'm working on right now is product placement.
With it?
It's product placement. The area
marketing
where I'm.
with it?
Well, no, part of our campaign were these lamps. You know, for your loading collection.
Like magic lamps?
Yeah, the lamps that are on Indiegogo that you can get, you know, and little like your crystal lamps. But so product placement is I needed a gate or a giant doorway before, you know, that separates the Denethite chamber from their main workplace domain type area. So I was like, hey, if I need it to have low stuff, and they're in nature, they're in a tree, like, come on, product placement, you got it right here. Just, you know, play with it and think about how it connects to certain technology ideas that I've got with their soil cores and gears and stuff like that. So
it looks like that old school ceramic Christmas tree with the little bulbs sticking out of it.
I guess it's pretty close. Yeah, you know, I've seen enough driftwood out here.
Something your grandmama would have had.
Yeah. Hey, you know, my grandma's your grandma.
Yeah. Oh, boy, I don't know if she'd be getting along
It would
too
have been
good nowadays, man.
It'd be an ashtray.
Some of the stuff she'd have to be putting up with, or, you know, not, or ignoring.
Yeah. Oh, dude,
there'd be too much going on.
I meant to mention this last week, but I was, you know, Google's open, or whoever's open AI or ChatGPT 5 or whatever, something's reading our thoughts and putting it in English language now. Like, they've got it where people or volunteers were looking at photographs or something like that in the study, and they had wires hooked up, you know, like nodes scanning the brain, lighting up, so this AI could interpret those signals and then type it in English and tell us what what that person says. Like, oh, what? It's reading her thoughts now? What? I don't like this. That sounds very Orwellian and over dramatized, but hey, you know, who knows now?
Honest, man, it's difficult to say what it's going to look like. Like I said, I think I brought it up before. I mean, we're doing some models at work and putting forth some AI models and actually using it pretty successfly right now.
Yeah,
so
learning to use it.
I think it's going to be one of those where it's going to have good, it's going to have some others.
Just try to have some safe zones there where people don't die. You know, try to put the safe.
That's kind of that current spot we're in, right? I mean, everybody's kind of like, "Hey,
how do you build defenses?" Yeah, there's the pause.
Well, but you can't tell it to learn and then quit learning.
Yeah,
you know.
I mean, you can, I guess, you can tell it to stop, but you're not really. If you're trying to make it better and safer, well, putting a hold on that means putting a hold on testing out the safety parameters. So just as much as you're stopping it from producing in one way, you're also stopping, I guess, in a sort of way of testing out your safety protocols. Well, you know, and then you also got to think about the people who ain't gonna freaking care if it's illegal or not. They're going to do it anyway.
So I'm trying to remember which way is it. Like if it's learned everything like pre-2021, right? Or it's only able to look back to 2020. I don't remember. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, they restricted it. They limited it. Yeah,
right.
Whatever.
I don't believe that. So for nothing.
And the fact that they would bring that up, it's like, wait a minute. You know, why are you pointing that out?
Because something that they specifically need in the data set has only been something that was recently learned, more than likely, and they can't lose access to it.
Got to be something going on.
Yeah.
When they're telling you, hey, don't look over here, there's nothing to see. It's like, wait a minute. No, there is. But still, I mean, there's going to be, I think it's going to be like a bunch of other items where there's going to be good, there's going to be bad. And you just, at some point, you know what's going to happen. They're going to try to regulate it. They're going to try to put some sort of hold. I mean, they're trying to still regulate the internet. How well is that going? But they're trying.
Well, I still feel bad for kind of the beginner artists, you know, the ones that haven't figured out how to do it as a job or try to find jobs that have to do with doing visual arts. And tell you what, a lot of the bread and butter was concept art. A lot of the bread and butter was doing stuff like that. And you still need it. Like, I think the guy who Sam, whatever his name is, the guy who owns OpenAI or, you know, leads it, was talking to the Senate yesterday and said, like, they're good at doing tasks, not good at doing jobs. So, like, we're always going to have jobs that human people are going to have part. But, man, I'm just telling you, like, it's a different thing to have your boss go, oh, yeah, I'll just throw the prompt in, you know, Mid-Journey real quick and get something popped out in a few minutes. I mean, they're talking about the copyright thing, too. It's like if these things are generating so many images so fast and a company has the ability to copyright those generated images, that crashes that ability for me, you, or anyone when it gets
to try to come up with something original because it's already generated tens of millions
and then the tables turn. And the tables instantly turn. Right. Mm-hmm. So it's nuts. And that's just what's going on there. The artists that they had on the panel were musicians, from what I understand. And the stuff that the AI stuff's been doing there's like whole Spotify channels dedicated to AI music. It's nuts. is generating, it's generating crap all on the spot.
Well, hey, keep it up, and none of us will need to do anything.
But see, all right. So that's another
we'll
thing.
Just sit on our chair.
So someone said, I forgot who posted it. I don't even know the person. I just saw it posted somewhere, and I was like, oh, it makes a lot of weird sense, scary sense. But it's like in a world where the robots are doing the art and the poetry, when the people are doing the hard labor and being paid minimum wage for it, was not the world I wanted to live in.
That ain't gonna happen.
Oh, that's kind of it's gonna moving that way.
You can't get people to
what's up, crazy man? What's up?
Even $14, $15 an hour jobs right now. $20.
No, I know.
So,
but housing is stupid expensive. I'll be honest with you. Like that $15 job still kind of doesn't really make it go. It's kind of crazy. The housing rates increase the same time they're trying to go, oh, yeah, we'll give you a little bit of money of a raise. But then I've seen it. It's like,
well, and guess what happens? All right, well, yeah, we're going to do $15 an hour for the guy asking you if you want fries with that for about 3 months before they all of a sudden turn around and you've seen those little self-checkout kiosks now that you just walk up and touch the screen and tell it what you want, and there it comes. They already replaced them.
Oh, thanks, crazy man. Appreciate you on that. Yeah, Dean's got some awesome art over there, Dean. But yeah,
they'll find a way.
Oh, hold on. AI is even being used right now within our comic group. Rini, the one who did Fiendish, awesome artist, did a great job with everything on Kickstarter. Boom, her art got stolen. Black and white versions of it. Someone took the art, put it in a AI colorizer, or they tried to color it or something like that. But it looked like she pretty much spotted out, no, that's something. And they were putting her symbols and stuff through an AI thing, and it would spit out its own version of her stuff. And she was, that's scams are abroad. And if I call you begging for money, that ain't me. The
whatever,
stuff is getting nuts.
Yeah, it is. It is.
What? I starred Chris Fisk's holodeck comment on accident. Yeah, it wasn't on accident. I did it on purpose.
You did what?
No, nothing.
Do I need to block him?
No. He's awesome. No. Chris Fisk is amazing. I accidentally starred his comment, which was like, I think it pins it or something. It was funny. It was worth the pen.
All right, whatever. Hey,
he wants to know how to make his colors vibrant like this. Is he digitally coloring? Crazy. Because if he is, I mean, there's a manner of color theory that it's the same thing with line art too. Like there's a confidence you kind of have to find to go bold colors, but I'll show a quick trick. Oh, D Hausner's in the house. What's up, D Hausner? I was just talking about your Kid Nebula book, dude. I've got it on my rack. Oh, I had it on my rack. Where'd I put it?
I don't know. Put his book? You went from talking about pastels to twiddling your carousel back there.
Oh, I took it off my rack and put it back in the bag. But yeah, guys, Kid Nebula. Yeah, I put the link in the chat earlier, so guys go check out Kid Nebula. Awesome prints, loads of stickers. It was awesome. No, he's working on watercolor, Copics, and other stuff. Ooh. Talk to Sean about the watercolor stuff. I've got my ways of doing colors and stuff. I mean, with watercolors, keep clean brushes, work light colors first, and move to dark. That's how you're going to keep those bright colors kind of bright
I never
instead of
figure
muddy.
out watercolors, man.
There's other ways to do it too. That's just kind of the way I've always felt comfortable. You can let it dry. If you want to do for that day, you want to do all your dark colors, let it dry first before. But the thing is once that watercolor goes back on, it's going to mesh with all. So you want to try to paint all your light colors first. But then Shot's got pretty cool tricks with his mixes. I'm sure he's got a few techniques that could go into that. I've met watercolor artists that use watercolor for all the bases, but then they'll use acrylic or to basically do for like highlights or things, and they'll use water soluble pens along with it. So it's like I've seen a bunch of different type of techniques when it comes to watercolor, but I'll tell you what, even my watercolor, it came out pretty muddy. So when it comes to prepping it for a comic book, I'd hate to say, I don't know. I have no clue what to do about that. That's where I'd be like, check Sean, ask Sean and Jetty about that. He probably has some quick little thing. Copics too, if I'm not mistaken, Copic markers, that'll be your best bet, and I believe they're water soluble. So you can kind of probably rely on them the most. Come back in second with if you want to touch up an area with the watercolors and try to work those together, but yeah, the other stuff I'm interested.
About the best watercoloring I've done is outside in the snow.
What's your name, man?
Until I run out.
Oh yeah, materials nowadays,
Yeah, supply chain issues.
Supply chain.
Yeah, I ran out of paint. So, you did the overview yet? Did you do an update and catch us up, like where are we at, how we looking? Zoom out.
I haven't added that page, but I can. No, I don't want to do that on the stream because that page has the letters on it. I could see if I could try to do it. Wow. I just don't want to show y'all.
Don't let me mess with your jive at all.
Well, you are, dude. What are you doing?
What are you doing? Screw it up. Don't screw it up. That's it. I mean,
shut the hell up. Come across this internet and smack your ass.
Oh, man.
Let's see. We're right there.
You're. Oh, gotta drag and drop it. You just cut. All you're doing is cutting and pasting all this. Really?
On this page, yeah. Yeah. This is just a collab to see how far it's going. And look, we are straight through there. So we're working on this page here. We get these two done, these next pages done, and we're already 3 pages after that done. So we'll be halfway through the book, more than halfway solidly. And we got another page finished there. Characters are mostly done. I got some of these pages here that are just going to be fun for me to drill out, but I think I'm saving them for last because I'm going to jump forward ahead to this one because it's got a complicated background. We'll probably work a little backwards from there, but yeah. And I'm also trying to do it out of order to purposely be confusing. That's actually not a joke. I'm trying to keep the linearity away from anyone who's trying to figure it out.
D wants you to talk about fractals.
Fractals are amazing, man.
He said, pretty please.
Pretty please, fractals. Mandelbrot. First discovery, fractals, I believe, was in the 1700s, mid 1700s, maybe 1780s, by a man, Julian. I forget what his last name. The pattern he found was then, because he found it, it was known as the Julian set. And that's when we didn't have computers, or any kind of calculator type invention that would allow us to iterate on this pattern that he saw, which was plugging a value into itself and then graphing it in certain ways. Because in certain dimension, like there's a bunch of numbers between 1 and 2. In fact, there's infinities between 0 and 1. So the idea is you would use a particular just simple equation of plugging or iterating on the same pattern over and over again. And you can plot it on a graph. And some of these answers, or the sums of these equations, can be graphed, but others will just fly out into infinity and never be resolved. Those are plotted black. And so if you do it enough, you actually get this. And when we got computers, someone was studying the Julian set and actually plugged that into a computer and had to iterate thousands of times. And the pattern that came out was called the Mandelbrot set, because the guy who was finding this one was Mandelbrot.
And he liked brats. That's what he had for lunch.
So we found that the seeming randomness that's in nature that we see with trees, clouds, our nervous system, the way the stars and galaxies are held together, and it's just, and then just a simple tree leaf, and how a tree is roots, and all this neat little symmetry that's there. But because we can't measure with a ruler, and it's not, there's symmetry there, and it's natural symmetry, and it's actually that's how all this randomness has some sort of organization to it. You just have to see it through the iterations. We couldn't do that until the computers allowed us to see it. So we've been using fractals for a while in special effects, like in Star Wars Episode 3 on that lava planet when Anakin and Obi-Wan are fighting, all the lava being splashed up around everywhere. That's using fractal geometry and math to do those predictions for all that, all that stuff. So, I mean, that's just kind of touching the surface of where things are. You've got theories like pattern manipulation. There's a MIT paper and presentation on, and I'm not advocating, but psychedelic geometry or Euclidean geometries in hallucinative states, where you can see these patterns and their complexities and how they work, or how they shift and mature or change. So, it all, if you like MC Escher, any of that stuff, this kind of gets into a lot of that. Or if you're an experimental game developer and you're trying to play with space and stuff a bit differently, it's definitely interesting to look into. But then I go further from that into like kind of your fringe theories too, with like the Hutchinson effect, which is, it's probably even fake, but no one's been able to reproduce it. The guy's still alive, and he, but he was levitating like paint and making metal like fuse to itself with vibrations and and sound waves, and it was pretty neat. And my YouTube's been going nuts, sending me videos about, hey, harmonics this, harmonics that. Yeah, I know. I've been talking about it for a minute, but I was just, kind of enjoying the potential fun that would elicit my imagination. Not that all of a sudden we're figuring out what. Oh, what's his name? Graham Hancock is now, pushing the whole. That's what it was, acoustic levitation that was getting the pyramids built. I don't know. I know actual like engineers, and they kind of laugh at that. So I don't know. I'm sitting there going, you don't know, man. Have you ever tried to sing real loud? I don't know. Like you can break glass with your vocal cords is kind of where I was talking about, but
there is resonance frequency. So if there, became something,
but they'll go, because of the
It's
sand.
hard to
There's
say.
no way they could drag those blocks around the sand. It's like, yeah, but have you seen what sand does when sound gets pumped into it?
Yep.
It moves around. So what happens is this big thing is sitting on nothing but sand, and for somehow weird reason, they got something loud enough that's making all that sand go start vibrating against itself. You know, wouldn't you think that would kind of make it easier, maybe to push, or maybe a slight?
Honest,
I don't know.
I'm calling BS. I'm calling BS because then an opera house would float.
Hey, good point. Good point. See, that's the simple, dumb science that we need.
I'm just saying.
I'm gotcha. See,
You know,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, but that's what I'm doing. I don't know, man. I think it's fun. I'm glad I don't have a job that requires me to know that.
I guess. Or have to prove it.
Buildings. So.
Or have to prove it.
No, I could have been an architect. Learning stuff, Dean? Nah. Oh, I've heard the sound theory to move 50-ton stuff. I've seen a guy. I'm sure you guys have seen the video too. It's an old dude who, like, he raised his own like 20-ton stones using sticks and rocks because there's balance points and leverage and all that. Like, and then the whole walking stone, like one of the ceremonies with those headstones, they theorize is that they walk them into place, meaning a team of people's over here, a team of people's over here, big rope is right there, and
well, because Easter Island didn't, they were like, well, look, there's no trees, there's no evidence.
The brown note makes you poop your pants.
Yeah.
Yeah. They do? I figured they did. Yeah. Aliens, man. Right?
I'm not saying it's aliens.
That's the History Channel.
Definitely right, the aliens.
Hey, be honest with you, those engineers actually looked at me and said that's the only way they could have been done. I'm not even joking. They were laughing at me, and then he turned around and said, no, the only ways that could happen is extraterrestrials, man. He was dead serious with me.
So the stuff on Easter Island, I think they did a mock-up where they were showing how, it was possible to relocate those large headstones.
Yeah.
And they were finding ways.
They got bodies, don't they? Is that true? They got bodies under there?
If that's all you ever had to really do for the next year, is figure out how to get.
Go ahead. Oh, did he froze up a bit? Oh no. Oh no, Dwight's out. Oh, hold on there. Oh, no, I heard something. Uh-oh, no. The FBI don't like what you're talking about. I can hear you now.
No, we've got a pretty big storm rolling through.
Oh, okay.
So it may or may not end well.
All right. But the other thing I think I was telling Dean about was E8 lattice theory, which goes into a little bit of my world building. So physicists, for fun, always like to find out how they can stack geometric shapes, mainly spheres. It's called sphere stacking, quite, unimaginably boringly. But you can simply imagine like the oranges at the grocery store stacked, right? You're trying to stack them to minimize the negative space between them. So they were finding in other higher dimensional theories that these lattices also exist, and they exist within a matrix that they found out and graphed, and there's still some points within it that are incomplete. They don't have molecular representations for those or anything like that, or any evidences for them, but they're there, and if they're there, then it kind of leans into this idea of E8 lattice theory, that physical reality, the vibrations that are kind of calling everything into a coalescence, and our material world is assimilating into this 8-dimensional matrix called the E8 lattice. or E8 Lie group. So I went from that and went, okay, if that's dealing with physical reality, imagine if we got these crystal load-ins that are vibrating and causing these things that actually vibrates its own lattice into existence in shelling or entwined with our E8 dimension. So that's what's going on with their mentality, their brains kind of Hutchinson affecting into the load-ins when they meditate on them, creating a unit, like kind of using them as a conduit for the Shadraic lattice and the E8 lattice to interact with each other, creating the effects of the load-ins and stuff. And then you got Denethite, which comes in and kind of messes. It's almost like a cancer within that whole matrix construct, the way it's working. But it's got a lot more stuff going on with it, kind of in a different way. But yeah,
that we've not been able to see yet.
Yeah, and you're not going to see in this book. But yeah.
Not until there's video books.
Blazing Saddles proves the sound theory. Yeah. Oh, dude, didn't you saw Spaceballs, right?
Yes.
What did you think about the Dalai Lama all like Yoda, like Spaceballs Yodaing out on that kid? That was gnarly. I've been wanting to say that for weeks. He did the whole touch your tongue to mine. Oh no, it wasn't Spaceballs. It was Thumb Wars. I'm sorry. You never saw Thumb Wars?
No.
I think we talked about this. We brought it up before on the show. Thumb Wars.
I caught very small amounts of whatever the llama you were talking about.
Wild.
I can't speak on it. I honestly, I don't know.
Let's see. Thumb Wars. Oh, I'm gonna find that and I'm gonna be like, oh my god, I hope he wasn't bringing up a joke like this, because they were like, oh, it's just a joke. No, it's not a joke. Unless this was the joke. Oh, it's so weird. But that was weeks ago. I was like, dude, there was a lot that's been going on my end, so I just forgot about it.
Yeah, I don't know. You might leave that one in the bag, man.
I don't know. It's just weird.
Yep. Talk about that on your other channel.
On my other channel. Hey, what's up, Neff? What's up, dude? Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's getting to a point where we need
back in the New York crew.
We need a full, unfettered rant stream.
Oh yeah. We need to get on Rumble. Any Theory says
get on BitChute.
Yeah, BitChute and all that. Oh yeah, that on the Y-Files. Right after this show, the Y-Files has got an episode about the sixth extinction tonight. Crazy man. So right after this show, they talk about the sixth extinction. But yeah, we're presently in the sixth extinction situation, and I've watched a few things on it. I don't know how much of it's a global warming situation, but I know that the evidence is there for all of this, and I don't know. I think that's why I'm gonna watch that episode. Be like, hey, I started watching some other stuff, but I've been working on this book and trying to learn the stuff on the blender and the topology stuff. So,
and how's that going?
Going great. While I'm working on book and I'm listening to these tutorials about how to think about topology, how to work with it, what its purpose is, what part of the pipeline do you use it for, and then ultimately, that's what low polys actually were before we got all fancy. Anyway, guys, that's on another thing. That's for Dwight in the game side of the stuff. But yeah, Through the Gate is this. So, and yeah, like I said, we'll be after that page, this one, we're 3 more pages done after that. So pushed ahead, and then we'll be continuing to drill out and finish up these pages that you see started. Some haven't been touched, but I can't wait to get to them. I wanted to be, because they're the height of the action, I want to get everything else done kind of around them. So when I get in about here, I'm going to jump back to that last page and kind of start to work backwards. That way, the height of it's got my best hand going at it. Giggity.
Don't worry about it.
Don't
We're
worry
going to be
about
done
Yeah.
right after the election.
it. Wait a minute. That's not this year. Was that your joke?
Exactly.
Whose side are you on?
2024.
Oh yeah. Oh, Neff is here too. I've been pumping out everybody's stuff. Like, guys, Mavericks, dude. I got my thermos right here. Right here. It's an awesome thermos. Oh, it's awesome. I'm about to take a little trip, so I'm maybe actually take this with me. I got the lunchbox, which I'm telling you right now, it's my favorite lunchbox, and it's packed with all kinds of good. Oh yeah, I didn't make myself big.
Yeah.
It's my favorite lunchbox.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah. Heck yeah, awesome stuff.
What do you put in there? Because you never go anywhere.
Let's see. It's got stuff in there they packed into it. It's got a mouse pad mat. That's awesome. And it's got the art up on there.
Oh, that is pretty cool.
Look at that. That is insane. It's gonna be my placemat when I get a new desk. This is awesome. Incredible. Awesome stuff.
That turned out good.
Oh yeah. Totally stoked about that. Snacks and stuff. Yeah. Right? Snacks and stuff.
Man.
Yeah, see? Yeah. But yeah. So yeah, guys, that's what's been going on over here. I didn't do much work on the knives this week because I've been trying to get all that stuff with the last page and then this stuff rolling. But yeah, hey.
Been hammering.
I've been hammering. And learning some stuff to pacify you on the game side. Hey, get done with this book so we can make games. It's good. It's awesome. I love you, dude. Just joking. Oh, this is where he lags out again. This is great. This is where it goes down. He's probably cussing me out over there right now. It's funny. No. Oh. Let's see what happens. If he could hear me on that, and he could probably get the cue. But if not. Right, Chris? That's perfect timing to lag. Oh. Let's see. Look at beard, guys. Look at that thing. Oh, that look. Oh, wait a minute. That was his reaction to what I said before it cut out. I bet that's what it was. That was the look of disappointment. That's what that was. It was like, are you kidding me? It was awesome. Sick of working with you. We've been doing this for 3 years, and it's the best. And that's what I was hearing, dude. Yeah, Stormfront. No, I know. Having fun with it. Oh, yeah. Well, I hope he's safe out there, you know. He lives out on a big hill, so we don't have to worry about him flooding. I don't think. All right, later, bud. It's good to see you. Thanks for stopping by, man. I'll hit you up soon. The Bald and the Beard could be a soap opera name. I like it, you know. Here's what we call The Bald and the Beard. Oh, yeah. I'm going to get right onto that theme song. Oh, yeah. If he gets mad at me, I'll just be like, I thought you were a peaceful people. It'll be all right. Must be a country song. That's funny. Well, we got that 3 minutes coming up on the end of the episode. I bet you he did that on purpose. It's like, oh, it's the end of the episode. I got a storm coming. No, I'm just joking. I know. But thanks, guys, for hanging out and chilling with us again. The book is moving along fast now. The artwork, it's straight, diligent, just smooth going. Everything's planned out. Everything's going. It's good. The printing thing has not been set yet, so that does got my my neck goosebumps going a little haywire. But I'll let you guys know about what's going on. I know who I'm going to. I've said it to you guys before. It's the one that Joe Catapano used. So Comic Impression. I'll be hitting them up soon. I want to get past a certain threshold before we set the date on it. That way I'll make it without sacrificing or trying to rush things. So that's kind of why I'm also jumping around a lot. And Joe was like, I don't know how you just work on it. It's trying to make sure that certain areas, the hard stuff or the stuff that's going to be boring for me to do, get that done. I want the action, the meat of it to be the last thing I get done. That way I'm hitting it hard, getting it through, it'll be the best. So that's what's happening. Appreciate y'all's patience and for hanging out with us. Again, I want to let you all know there is a prototype that's playable on Steam right now of the game Beckon. It is a prototype. We are doing all kinds of stuff to it right now. Go play it now while you can, because what we're going to be updating and uploading when we can, it'll be after the book release delivers. It'll be a whole different experience what we'll be putting up. And I know I've been talking it up, but by the way we're talking right now, the version of it that's on there right now is the only way you're going to play that version ever, in this stint. So go try it out on Steam if you got a PC. Wish we had it ported to other platforms for you guys, but we'll get there when we get more done. But yeah, the next update, I think will actually take the version that's on Steam and solidify it as far as like that's concept and version of it as far as we're taking that, because the where we're going and talking about now is kind of reformulating a lot of that. So yeah, go play it if you can, get into it, learn a little bit about it, have some stuff, tell me about it, things you like, what you don't like. We'll be taking that into consideration, and we have been for everyone. And if you encounter bugs, let us know. We usually fix them within the week or 2 weeks, depending on how problematic it is. But yeah, again, and I have trailers for that, which I haven't played in a while. So if you guys would humor me, I'll play the game trailer first, and then play the trailer for the comic book, which the link is in the description. If you guys want to go check it out, if this is the first time you're seeing me or whatever, and all of us over here, go check out the link, support us over there, support all your local comics and all those links that you see in the chat. Everyone we talked about. But yeah, we love you guys. Dwight, you have anything to say? All right. We love you guys. Have a good night. Let me get this thing going. Game trailer. All right. Later, guys. Love you. Bye.
You must engage the darkness. If you are going to regain the memories lost to you, you must stay strong.
A lone child's presence does not bode well for the circumstances.
No one can pass. And inquisitive. It will be difficult.
Oh, that's just perfect.
But try to remember. You are never alone.